What if I told you that you already know what you want? Not almost, not somewhere deep down if you really think about it, but you actually know. And what if I told you that the problem has never been the knowing, it's been the hearing? I believe that we do not change at our core. We spent the first half of our lives layering on what we think the world expects of us, what our parents expected, what our culture expected, what a responsible, capable, serious adult is supposed to look like, right? And we're good at it. Many of us are very good at it. We build careers, we start families, and we show up, we deliver. But somewhere along the way, as we do our very best to be that person that we think the world wants us to be, something starts to feel exhausting. It's not the work itself, not the life itself, it's the performance of it. Because underneath all of that, underneath the roles and the expectations and the very convincing version of ourselves that we have built for the world to see, we have been there the whole time. Gathering experiences, we've been testing our instincts, forming our own beliefs about what matters and what doesn't. We've been learning slowly who we actually are. And now we are at this place, older, wiser, and frankly, a little tired. And something in us is just done pretending that that version is not there. So where we get stuck is that we feel that we must become someone new. But in fact, we need to return to something true. The longing you feel is not for a different life. It is asking for permission to bring more of yourself into the one life that you already have. And here is the part that takes most of us by surprise. That version of us, the real one, it can feel like a stranger. Not because she is new, but because we have never fully trusted her. We've never believed that she was enough, never felt safe enough to follow her instincts without checking first whether the world would approve. But she's been there the whole time. And it takes a whole life to give yourself permission to simply be who you are. I think of this a little bit like frequency on an FM radio. The signal is there, it has always been there, but there is a lot of static noise. There is years of doing what was expected, of being what others needed, and of managing down the parts of yourself that felt too much or too impractical, too self-indulgent. And the static gets loud. And the signal underneath it all, your signal, gets harder to hear, but it does not disappear. The work is not to create a new frequency from nothing, but the work is to learn how to tune in to the one that was always yours. So how do you start doing that? It's not with big questions, not with decisions. You start with noticing. In fact, there are 4 things worth paying attention to right now in your actual daily life. What gives you life? Not what should give you life, what actually does. What you come away from feeling more like yourself, not less. What do you keep returning to? Even when it makes no practical sense whatsoever, even when you've told yourself it's too late or it's too much, what keeps coming back anyway? What drains you? Not because it's hard, but because it actually feels wrong. There is a difference between something being difficult and something being misaligned, and what has been quietly misaligned with you. And what do you keep talking yourself out of? Maybe more than once, maybe you've done this for years. What surfaces for you to just manage it back down. These are in fact not big questions, they are signals. And if you sit with them honestly, without rushing yourself or without judging what comes up, they are going to tell you something very true and something you already know. You just couldn't hear it clearly through all that static. A lot of us sit around and we wait for clarity to arrive like it's fully formed. But clarity does not arrive like that. It emerges slowly through learning to read yourself. There is a structured way through this. There's a process that begins exactly here with noticing, and it moves from there into something much more specific. It does not start with big decisions. It starts with learning to hear your own frequency. Because once you can, even faintly, everything else becomes possible and feels easier. If this is landing, there are 2 places you can go next. If you want to understand where you are right now, there is a short self-assessment in the description. It takes 3 minutes and it won't tell you what to do. It will help you see what's already true. And if you want to feel what this work is actually like, there is a free 10-minute Inner Authority Method experience. It's also in the description. It's a short guided audio to help you start to tune in. Both links are below. And that is always the right place to begin.